Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And like we do every morning, if you participate in these live streams every morning, we watch this volume spike indicator for these numbers to start moving. And we have 4 scans here that we're watching, 5 actually. I can't count this morning. But when we see these numbers rising, we click on them, and then we come over here and check the current bar volume and make sure we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. It's not a specific number. You just want to see a big battle going on here. You want to see lots of numbers flying by. You want to see activity in this current candle. Also, you want to see these green bars, which are buyers in the dominator master, break above this yellow average volume line. When we have more buyers than average, the price moves upwards like you see here. We also want this my blessing indicator to be traveling north and green. The green part is buyers, the red part is sellers. So we see a volume spike, we click on it. Is this number really flying? Do we have green bars breaking above the yellow line? Is this indicator moving north? And that's when you want to make your decision to get in or not. And if you are a brand new trader, you don't know what's going on, I highly suggest you attend these live streams over and over and over every day. Don't miss a one, or you're going to miss a chance to learn and maybe possibly a profit. So if you're new, trade on paper. If you have no experience or little experience, trade on paper the old-fashioned way with a pen and paper. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. Once you become profitable on paper, change over to real money, but only trade small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. If you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is to increase your share size. Also, I build indicators for a living. I don't teach you the basics of trading or what you need to do or when you need to pull the trigger. It is quite obvious that you pull the trigger when these indicators all line up. So make sure you reach out to the proper authorities, someone that's licensed. I only code indicators and teach those indicators. So we'll reach out to a professional financial advisor before you use any of my indicators or take any of my advice. Also, in the active trader, make sure your TIF has EXT selected for extended hours, or your trades will be rejected. Thank you for joining me this morning as we wait about 2 more minutes for the market to open at the top of the hour. I'm not seeing much moving this morning, to be honest. And I'm seeing some news out there, but I don't think any of the news is going to move the market unless one particular stock may put something out that may move it. But the earnings reports are minor companies, nothing that's really going to make the market rally. Don't think we're going to have an interest rate cut. So we'll see how it goes. Magic Scan's pretty empty this morning. About a minute to go yet. I did see TSLL moving up a little bit, but I had to look at it on a 5-minute chart to determine that. That's what it's looking like. That's why you see me occasionally flip over to a higher time frame, because you can't tell that here. About 30 seconds to go. And good morning, YouTubers. You guys are with us this morning. Ten seconds. LSE looks like it's wanting to go up a bit. And here we go. Don't be too quick to snap the button. It could just sell off. We're waiting on a tall green bar here and see if they come in and start buying. Red bar means profit taking or selling. Not looking really strong. The volume is barely moving. Watching these spike numbers for anything that may take off. Been a very slow start this week for almost every day so far. But we have pulled profits out, if not in pre-market, right at market open. BDTX looks like it spiked up really high and then sold off hard. So be careful on this one. Watching these green bars. For tall green bars, that would be buyers coming in. Not looking too promising. The My Blessing is pointing downwards. Looks like a few buyers coming in now. Volume picking up slightly. Think I'm going to stay out of it just because of this long wick here. It may still run, but I'm going to eliminate some of my risk by not participating in this one. Pushing up nicely. Let's see how far it goes. Watching these bars, if we see red, they're going to start selling. When you're scalping with these indicators, this is what you want to look out for. You want to see when the sellers come in if you bought into this stock. Sellers having trouble getting any higher. The buyers are buying up what they're selling. Nice tall green bar for the push. Not much of a push, only 2 or 3 pennies. Getting weaker. A few more buyers coming in. Nice push. Remember to take some profit when we get these spikes. Don't get caught holding the whole purchase up here at the top for that drop. Start taking some of your profit. Get rid of some of those shares on the way up. Of course, you won't make as much, but you will protect your money by doing so. I know some of you have been having trouble clicking at the wrong time. I have a suggestion for you. Let's say you're buying 100 shares at a time and you see the beginning of a run. How about buy 50? And if it goes in your direction, buy the other 50. And once it starts selling off, the first sign of red, sell 50. If it continues to drop, sell the other 50. That will eliminate half of your risk if you're wrong. So buy half. If it goes in your favor, buy the other half. Just don't forget you have to get out twice as well. Pulling back now, lots of red sellers. Good job, traders. See some buyers trying to come in, but the other indicator is pointing south of sellers. This is weakness in the stock. Watching the volume spike indicators, I don't see anything currently. Few buyers coming in, pushing up a little higher. And failed. We have a lot of sellers up here between these two lines. My blessing is turning north. Don't see the buyers coming in. Well, I kind of suspected a quiet morning. We'll just sit here and wait like we always do. We wait on the stock to come to us. We don't go try to create a play somewhere. So enjoy your coffee while we wait. Maybe it's on mine. Let me check all of my stuff on that alert. I don't think it's going to be turned on. I think I already went through them. That one's off. Yeah, I found some of them on. I'll work on getting them off. Not seeing any stock picks yet. Still working on killing alerts. All right, I think I got all of them. Let me know if y'all keep hearing a ringing. BDRX. We are up at resistance at the red line. Let's see if the buyers can push that red line upwards. We need a green bar here. Looks like the volume is dying. Remember to take profits up here. Don't wait for it to drop. Looking good here. More buyers coming in. Maybe a push. Nope, the sellers come right in behind them. Looked like a fake out right there. My blessing is now pointing south. The bars are getting shorter. That means less buyer interest. Good job, Mr. P and A and Terry and Greg. And of course, I was turning off alerts while it was running. All right, make sure you put these in your watch list. The ones a blank watch list, start adding these stocks, the ones that are running this morning, so you can keep an eye on them for later. They may continue to move upwards, just not right now. LASE, pushing higher. Thank you, Money Tree. Pancho, you are correct. No big loss for me. Got lots of buyers in this $16 stock. Volume kind of mediocre, not really high. We are getting close to the resistance up here. I actually think this stock may perform well today, so put LSE in your watch list. Volume is dying down, shorter bars, sellers coming in, tired of waiting. Buyers buying up what they're selling. Let's see if this bar gets tall. And it did not. Buyers trying to push it up. It's not dropping in price. That is always a good sign. Buyers coming in to push it up a little bit. The My Blessing, however, is turning south. Sellers coming in. We do have a high spread on this stock. Whenever we get a chance to make good money, they jack up the spread. That's why we need to get into them early before they are aware of it. So always watch this indicator here. If it's red, you need to think twice about getting in, because it's going to cost you this much money per share to get in. And we don't want to pay the piper just to trade a stock. Good job, Greg B. Pushing a little higher. Still have this resistance level here. Not going to go too much further without slacking off a little. Looks like we did test it, and we are still testing it. If you are new here, this little bubble in this window, this is the percentage of sellers. When the buyers are buying, it'll be green and down here with the percentage. Solid red bar. Lots of red bars now. They have given up on buying it. Patiently waiting, nothing happening at the moment. See you later, Philly Will. Have a blessed day. Good job, Greg B. TRNR, not in my price range, currently pulling back. Looks like it snail crawled all the way up there silently without triggering anything. Volume's not real high on it, but it's high enough for a small amount of shares. Might be hard to get out with 1,000 though. Currently pulling back from sellers. We may break out here for a couple of pennies. Let's see what happens. Not a whole lot of profit in this one. I will stay out of it. Mr. P, you are correct. Had to make it look official, Mr. P. Maxie, you have to hit the little gear icon in your active trader and find TIF and add it to your column, and then select EXT for your TIF. Time in force is TIF. So find the TIF, move it over to the right side. Once you see it in your active trader, select EXT. Then when the regular session comes, you need to put it back on day. Well, I had a little glitch in my matrix, Mr. P. Sometimes that happens at my age. Forgot to post the morning prayer. BDRX. Probably going to stop right here on this red line. If it pushes higher, that would be great. Buyers coming in, nice tall green bar. My blessing is pointing north, but we have that resistance level up there. Another green bar here will push it up to that resistance level, and we'll see what happens at that point. Need a tall green bar. We are testing that resistance level. Need this buyer bar to break above this yellow line. That may give it the strength to push that red line up. See you later, LT. Have a blessed one. We are holding the price range up here at about 317, 320. It's going to be worthy of watching as long as it doesn't sell off and drop. They keep hitting this resistance level. We may push through it eventually. Still hanging around up here at the top. Don't look like we have the buyers to coming in. Watching volume spikes for the next one. Not seeing any. Keep testing that red resistance level. We need to bust through it. Well, it won't break through it. It'll push the red line up. Got multiple attempts up here, not successfully. We need this My Blessing indicator to turn back north. Taller green bars coming in. Otherwise, we're just consolidating in that area. Pushing it up a little bit more. Buyers are getting anxious here. They want it to go. They're really not attacking it. I doubt seriously that I would take a shot at it up here at the high. We may struggle, keep struggling, unless we continue to get buyers coming in. My blessing is kind of horizontal. Doesn't know if it wants to go up or down. Sellers coming in, tired of waiting. See you later, Greg B. Have a blessed one. Looks like we're working our way back down to the yellow line. This would be average price, agreed upon price of what the stock is worth at this particular moment. This is where the majority of the volume is. TRNR. You're going to have to watch this one continuously to catch them before they spike up. It does nothing and then a spike, and then I click on it and it does nothing again. I'm not fond of these kind of movers. Good job, Terry. Terry's been watching it. IMVT. We don't have any volume worth speaking of on this one. I know it has news, but maybe they haven't found it yet. Let's see if we can get the volume to come up on it. If news was just released, it takes them a couple of minutes to find it. Very low volume on this stock. In fact, it's not moving at all. 100 every now and then. Spread is ridiculous. Not going to be worthy of a trade. Don't look like they like the news either. LSE looking upwards a little bit. We lost all the volume though. Good job, Autumn Rain. LSE pushing up a little bit. We may have some buyers coming in. Let's see what happens. Possibility to run back up to the red line and retest, providing these green bars start growing. A little bit taller than the previous. Well, it just lost it. Pushing up slowly. We need a lot more volume. Going to be hard to get in and get out. They're messing with the spread now. Let's change this over to TSLL. Hopefully we get some tall green bars here on Tesla. Not paying very much on this one. A few pennies at a time. And the volume has died. All right, YouTubers, your time is running out for the free hour. If you like what you saw this morning, hit that like button for me. Make YouTube buy me some coffee each morning. Also, if you want to upgrade to our premium membership, there's a white and yellow label at the top of the chat. You click that, join our Discord for free, then upgrade. And you'll get 4 to 4.5 to 5 hours of me each morning, 5 days a week. You will get Milo doing training a few times a week. Sometimes he's pretty regular. He's been pretty busy lately, though, with family matters. But he does a really good job. If you come over and join us, you have lots of support from our support department, lots of trades being made in the trading floor. Also, there's over 60 plus scans, over 30 plus indicators, all custom coded by me. We'd love to have you on board. Thanks for joining me this morning. As always, have a blessed trading day. I will see the YouTubers on Friday, and God bless.